Kita mo itong first nga chapter sa Adulterous Woman sa chapter 8. Isa ka video. The Light of the World. Makita man ninyo screen, no? Then na naging nga recording.
Yan, agaw.
Okay.
Nikuha na siya sa kilid kaning na-read nga.
Ayos, Pites. Okay, so first chapter sa 8 kay katong Adulterous Woman. Mag-review na ta kay ato i-connect ang tulo so may connect na to. Sometimes like sa magbasa tag Bible, ato ang concept is tungod kay ang Bible separate by chapter, diba? Or then pa-comment ng chapter, diba? Kung tanawon nimo na chapter 9 and then separate pagid per title, diba? Pero in reality, ang Bible wala na siya. Sa manuscript wala na sila. Kita ra ang nagbutangan na para makatabang sa reader ba, kumbaga. So wala ni sila kaning the healed man's testimony. So muna importante na kung mabasa ta sa Bible, we think of it na as a whole, di ba? So Genesis padulong sa Revelations. Pero at this point, since nata sa chapter 9, ato pong i-remember ang thought process atong chapter 8 or chapter 7, di ba? So mo na nga para makuha gyud nato ang iyang gist ba, iyang juice sa Bible ko ang source bito niya gyud nga unsa pasabot niya ni. So kind of bugat ni siya and nice ni siya, nanindo ko kung balibo kanina pag review na ko ani notes. So yeah, so sa chapter 8 balik na to sa Adulterous Woman, kato sa dawn kato meaning before mag sunrise o last time sa gabi, di ba? Siya at dawn si Jesus went to the temple again and then people were coming to him. He sat down and began to teach them, di ba? Ito sa chapter 8. And then ang Adulterous Woman then try nila trap si Jesus, ang mga Pharisees or religious leaders. Dako ang chances na by the time ningon si Jesus na I am the light of the world, sunrise to, di ba? So ang katong moment sa Adulterous Woman, he stooped down siya and then started writing on the ground with his finger. So pasabot ito is Exodus 31:18. When he finished speaking with Moses on Mount Sinai, he gave him 2 tablets of the testimony, stone tablets inscribed by the finger of God. So that means nagsulat si God sa stone, di ba? Sa commandments. At the same time, si Jesus nagsulat sa ground. So pasabot ito is nagbutang si Jesus og higher na law, di ba? Instead ko Moses nga 10 commandments, si Jesus nagsulat og higher, mas higher pa is 10 commandments. Siya, I am the light of the world. And then siya at some point ingon si Jesus nga, oh, where are they, di ba? Kay Stonewall ato ang woman, di ba? Then siya, oh, asa man sila? Then ana woman, oh, wala na. So neither I condemn you, di ba? Si Jesus, go and sin no more. So kayo na, and then ingon si Jesus, I am the light of the world. So katong thought sa Adulterous Woman is the whole thing sa chapter 8 is greater siya kang Abraham, di ba? Mga to last week ang study na to si Jesus is greater than Abraham. So ito ang response sa crowd kay or religious leaders is are not we right in saying that you are a Samaritan and have a demon, di ba? So verse 52 puts a verse chapter 8, now we know that you have a demon. So technically Samaritans were anathema or totally despised by Jews, then combined with devil or demon slur, I mean Samaritan, devil. So double na insulto ba? So and then at the end, the long heart is they want to kill Jesus, diba? But as Jesus na, yeah, greater ko kang Abraham. So so kay sila. So katong previous pa, diba? Katong sa feeding sa 5,000, ningon si Jesus, I'm greater than Moses, diba? Aaron, greater rin sa Abraham. So ko nagigay sila. Like, what? The whole entire nilang religion is technically kang Moses, di ba? And at the same time, the whole nilang birthright, kumbaga, is descendant sila kay Abraham. So, suko yung sila. So, muna na ang iyahang atmosphere karon. So, then we go sa verse 1. So, kasi may volunteer sa verse 1. Si Orwell ako, pabasa na po sa chapter 9, verse 1 to, let's say, 12.
1 to 12. Okay. As he was passing by, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, Jesus answered. This came about so that God's work might be displayed in him. We must do the work of him who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. After he said these things, he spit on the ground, made some mud from the saliva, and spread the mud on his eye. Go, he told him, wash in the pool of Siloam, which
Yep.
means sent. So he left, washed, and came back seeing. His neighbors and those who had seen him before as a beggar said, "Isn't this the one who used to sit begging?" Some said, "He is the one." Others were saying, "No, but he looks like him." He kept saying, "I'm the one." So they asked him, Then how were your eyes open?" He answered, "The man called Jesus made mud, spread it on my eyes, and told me, 'Go to Siloam and wash.' So when I went and washed, I received my sight." "Where is he?" they asked. "I don't know," he said.
Okay, so balik to sa, as usual, balik to sa verse 1. So, si Jesus nag-pass by, so he left the area, and then likely sa same Sabbath day, Jesus saw the blind man, di ba? And then at some point, his disciple asked him, Rabbi, who seen this man or his parents that he has born blind? So pasabot nila is, ang blindness is technically a generational curse, di ba? So, ang imo na mindset ba, kumbaga, na-curse ni siya, kay buta siya, tungod kay iyang parents na kasala, di ba? So, or either siya ang kasala, or yung parents ang kasala, or great-great-great-grand, di ba? So, wala anything good na anything ma-happen nga dili sila makasala kay mo curse kumbaga. So ana siya, neither this man nor his parents sinned, di ba? This came about so that God's work might be displayed in him. We must do the works of him who sent me while it is the day. Night is coming when no one can work. So long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. So kung atong itamban, kumbaga, so this is a display sa God's work, di ba? Anong na-blind siya. So, this is a perfect time sa iyang life, and a perfect time na si iyang life o si Jesus mag-meet at certain point, dani nga point, kumbaga. So, now, siya nga, day equals Jesus is the light, so verse 4, then night is equals Jesus' death on the cross, may pasabot, when he won't be physically present to do earthly works. So, sa verse 5, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world, di ba? And then, gibuhat ni Jesus is, nanapod ni siya, nag-ground na pod. So, after he said these things, he spit siya sa ground and made some mud from saliva and spread the mud on his eyes. Go, he told him, wash in the pool of Siloam. So, si Jesus ay makabuhat na niya. So, si Jesus ay makakuan sa mud, maghimaw sa mud, di ba? Spit on the ground, maghimaw mud, and then butangan sa ang yung saliva is spread sa mud on his eyes. Kung imo ni mong gibuhat na iban mga pictures sa Africa ginabuhat ni. Weird, okay? Weird. Si Jesus ra ni. Ano man si Jesus ra? So Ano naman si Jesus naman? So, kaya naman mo sa John 1:1, di ba? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, di ba? So, ano si Jesus naman makabuhat? Kasi Genesis 2:7, then the Lord God formed the man out from the dust from the ground and breathed the breath of life into his nostrils, and the man became a living being. So mo ang the way ta na create is through the ground. So in order para ma-heal ang isa ka tao is dapat na ay elements sa ground, di ba? Ano si Jesus naman? Kasi Jesus man ang nasa beginning. Kuha na to. So, kaya mo buo. Kaya kailangan ta kabalo sa Genesis, kabalo ta dapat sa chapter 1, di ba? So, ito importante nga, gi-explain na to tarong tong chapter 1. Kaya tungod, kasi Jesus lang alone, makabuhat aning miracle. So, naay mud, and then, gispit niya yung saliva, and then, naging mo siya mud, and then, gispread niya sa iyong eyes. Okay, so, let's just think scientifically unsa pa'y kailangan. So, mo itong physical, di ba? Mo ang atong ingredients as a human being is ang ground o breath of life, di ba? Or ang life gikan kan Jesus. Mo ito physical, di ba? So, scientific is eyes need lights to see, di ba? Our eyes don't produce vision on their own. They receive light and process it. So, first is the lens focuses light onto the retina, di ba, sa mata. And then the pupil dilates or opens or constrict based on how much light it presents. So kung mato kag sinihan, di ba, susugod like mag-boom. Kitngit kayo, and then imong mata mo adjust more camera ba? Kuan man nasa camera mo ana. So technically, ang camera nag-work, mo-work ang camera tungod kay ang amount of light mosulod. The same gyapon sa principle sa light, di ba? Mosulod gyapon ang light sa mata wala makakita ta. And then the retina converts light into electrical signals that brains interpret as sight. Kuha to. So ang katong light na mosulod sa mata, imo na mo interpret sa amo ang signal nga ang brain makabalo o maka-interpret. So without the light, there is no vision. Kuha na to. That even if the eyes are perfectly healthy. So even if ang imong eyes healthy, pero kung wala light, wala vision. So example, if kung ngit-ngit, mag-burn out, wala anything light, wala moon, wala stars, technically, wala tayong vision, di ba? Klaro? Klaro siya, di ba? So that means, two things ang kailangan is healthy nga eyes and also light. Right? So, mao na ang reason na kung atong i-follow ang verse, ito to sa, ana siya sa 6. After he said these things, he spit on the ground, made some mud from saliva, and spread the mud on his eyes. He told him, wash in the pool of Siloam, which means sent. So he left. So ang blind man ni left, washed and came back seeing. His neighbors and those who had seen him before as a beggar said, "Isn't this the one who used to sit begging?" Some said, "This is the one." The other said, "No, but he looks like him." He kept saying, "I'm the one." So na-heal na siya, di ba? So as Jesus na, so two things ang kailangan actually sa blind man, di ba? Atong itong na kuwan is na solidify kanina. Kailangan of physical restoration, which is ang mud ug ang washing sa saliva ni Jesus, and then ang light to actually see. Muna ningon si Jesus, "I am the light of the world," sa verse 5. Before niya, sa 6, kuha na to. So naay two things going on. Spiritually, ningon si Jesus, "I am the light of the world." Diba? Ako ang hope sa world. Ako ang light sa world. And then, as a spiritual, at the same time, He is actually the light. Diba? So, two things na kailangan. So, light that to actually see, and the light of the world. So si Jesus ang light. So as long as I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. So as I go, he told him, wash in the pool of Siloam, and then, yeah. So he left. So ni believe ang blind man, and then he came back seeing sa verse 7. So, like, so, gi-address ni Jesus na ang physical, gi-address pa niya ang reason why ang blind man makakita. It's because he is the light of the world. So, now, compare na to nahitabo po sa adulterous woman. So, katong pagsulat ni Jesus sa ground, actually, ang katong kong i-mention ngayon na nagbuhat si Jesus o higher nga law, di ba? A higher law that forgives sins. So, ang adulterous woman, every time mag-sin na lugar siya, at all the way eternal darkness na lugar siya, di ba? Ang technically atong concept kung ato siya i-condemn. But si Jesus, higher niya ang law. So, muna nga, siya, woman, where are they? Has no one condemn you? No one, Lord, she answered. Neither do I condemn you. So, meaning na I higher na law, which is Jesus, siya, I don't condemn you. So, ang unsa naman po ang light sa woman? So, ang light niya is, siya, si Jesus na. Jesus said, go, and from now on, do not sin anymore. So, ang light na nag-change sa iyang course, sa iyang life. So, now, ang woman na nasa darkness, kay kabalo siya kasala siya, and eternal na death ang punishment sa iya. Mong bitong mag-throw silang stone, di ba? Now, she has life, and then that life also is na light na mag-change sa iyang course sa iyang life. Diba? Do not sin anymore. So, kung i-compare na to, ang blind man sa left, ang adulterous woman sa right, so neither did he sin. Muna ang katong previous verse, diba? Atong ibasa kanina. Ang sa adulterous woman, neither do I condemn you, which is grace. Naghatag si Jesus of grace. So, kaya si Jesus sa blind man, go wash, become witness, and transform. Later on, ang blind man actually nag-share sa iyang testimony. And then, kaya si Jesus na sa adulterous woman, live your life of sin. Diba? Mga transformation ba? And then, ang law is equals his curse. Diba? So, sa perception sa tao, ang law is curse na ang blind man all throughout the generation. Diba? And then, ang sa adulterous woman, technically is condemn siya all the way, di ba? Muna stone siya. And then, so grace without washing, so nito ang blind man, yato siya sa pool, di ba? Muto na ang grace without washing is no sight. So kung wala siya niyato, technically dili siya mahil. It's because yung belief niya kan Jesus, tuod siya kan Jesus, na heal siya. Grace without transformation is equals cheap, di ba? That means, questionable lang yan, transformation. Kuhaan ang sa adulterous woman. Kuhaan ninyo ang line by line nga analogy niya. So, now, what to nito sa blind man's testimony? So, so naayon na siya, verse 9, some said he's the one, others were saying, no, but he looks like him. And then he kept saying, I'm the one. So ako tong naayo. So they asked him, then how were your eyes opened? He answered, the man called Jesus made mud, spread it on my eyes and told, go to Siloam and wash. So when I went and washed, I received my sight. Where is he? They asked. I don't know, he said. So the healed man testimony. So muna na entire testimony sa blind man. They brought the man who used to be blind to the Pharisees. That day that Jesus made the mud and opened his eyes was a Sabbath. So technically, Sabbath na po, di ba? Kaya naman mo sa previous nga, nag-heal si Jesus sa Sabbath, di ba? Kung saan man ito nga yung heal?
Itong paralyzed na tao, don't get up your mat and walk.
Yep. So, Sabbath to, di ba? Gabi kito, Sabbath nga nang nag-heal ka. Same thing. But, since kabalo na ta sa reasoning about adto, Sayo na ni sabton kaning tendency nga si Jesus nag-heal na po sa Sabbath, di ba? So then the Pharisees asked him again how he received his sight. He put mud on my eyes. He told them, I wash and I can see. Some of the Pharisees said, this man is not from God because he doesn't keep the Sabbath. But others were saying, how can a sinful man perform such signs? There was a division among them. Again, they asked the blind man, what do you say about him since he opened your eyes? And then he's a prophet. He said, the Jews did not believe this about him, that he was blind and received sight until they summoned the parents of the one who had received his sight. So, prophet si Jesus, di ba? Tsaka, di ba ito? Parents. Padala sa parents. And then, so ilang questions sa parents. Is this your son, the one you say was born blind? How then does he now see? So, and then sa verse 20, di ba? We know this is our son that he has born blind. His parents answered, but we don't know how he now sees, and we don't know who opened his eyes. Ask him, he's of age, he will speak for himself. So, ang parents, ito po, namasa sila, di ba? Like, ang burden na karon is technically wala sa parents, di ba? So, burden of proof ba? Na, pakutan nga kung anak, dako na siya, di ba? May kabalo eh. So, ang burden, wala sa parents, so giswitch balik sa anak. So his parents said these things because they were afraid of the Jews, since the Jews had already agreed that if anyone confessed him as the Messiah, he would ban from the synagogue. So, kaya dako ang race sa parents, di ba? Kumaingon sila nga Messiah si Jesus. So, ang burden now is balik sa blind man. So, nakita ninyo ang weight sa isa ka tao. First is na-heal siya, and then ang result is delayed. Nice ang outcome. Kita ninyo ang yang na-happen siya, kumbaga. Kung blind man siya forever, dili siya kita, but ang yang life is back to normal, diba? And day to day ba, since birth. Now, nakakita siya, but ang yang responsibility, ang weight sa yang responsibility na to prove na kinsa ang ni-heal is dako. Diretso ba? So it doesn't mean nga na-heal ka, namang life will be the same. It doesn't mean na dako ang chances na when you get healed or get transformed, imong life dili the same. Dako ang burden sa imong life, diba? Ang transformation ba? Ang weight sa imong life, kumbaga. Dili na basta-basta regular day-to-day nga ingani na. So, much higher na ang imong life, kumbaga. Kuha niya? So now, muna ito po sa blind man, diba? Pila ka seconds, so let's say seconds and hours. Ultimately, the whole crowd, the whole town, more whoa. Like, kung hindi mo si Jesus siya, Messiah, then we're gonna ban you sa synagogue. So, the second time they summoned the man who had been blind and told him, give glory to God. So, can you give glory to God? We know that this man is a sinner. Diba? He's a sinner. I don't know. One thing I do know, I was blind and now I can see. So, ingon sa religious leader, give glory to God. We know that this man is a sinner. It's a solemn warning for him to tell the truth. So, ang burden, kung kayo sa iya ha, na warning na kung dili ka mag-tell of truth, na something may tabong dako. Ang young life, completely upside down, di ba? Kung ikaw sa yung situation or wow. So, kita sa wala. Kawan, nga nila ako responsibility nga. Ang weight ba? So, ayan yun is, I was blind and now I can't see. So, it's hard to, so muna ako realization kanina, pagbasa na ko ito, is, once you get transformed, sa blood ni Christ, when you believe ni Jesus, ang weight sa imong life is greater. It's because ikaw na ang peace nga ginatanaw sa tao, di ba? Ang tao matanaw na sa imong life, kumbaga. And then, that life, mo na, ang imong life, technically, you become the light, di ba? Of the world at the same time. Kasi Jesus naman sa mo. So, mura kag lamp, di ba? Kung ngit-ngit kayo na ay lamp, ang tanang tao matanaw sa lamp. So, mo ang changes once you believe ka Jesus. Mo ang weight nga ato ang gina-carry every day. Na is there any transformation sa atong life every day? So, muna ito po pasaya, dili every day. Like, if ultimate, it's like after na heal, diretso na ang tako kayong responsibility sa iyang life, diba? So then, ask him, what did he do to you? Verse 26, how did he open his eyes? Already told you, he said, you didn't listen. Why do you want to hear it again? You don't want to become his disciples too, do you? They ridiculed him, you're the man's disciples, but we're Moses' disciples. We know that God has spoken to Moses, but this man, we don't know where he's from. So na-prove naman na ito na katong dagan naman na rebuttal si Jesus about ka Moses, diba? So na-summarize na ito na concrete na ito na si Jesus is higher sa kang Moses, diba? So now, masabtan na nato ang mga passages nga moingon si Jesus o ang Pharisees, di ba? Makita na nato picture na, tuod mo na ingon ni Jesus sa chapter 6, sa chapter 7, na he's greater than Moses, he's greater than Abraham. So, verse 30, this is an amazing thing. Okay, 28 today. They ridiculed him. You're that man's disciples, but we're Moses' disciples. 29, we know that God has spoken to Moses, but this man, we don't know where he's from. So, sa kabalo sa Jesus, alam na ng blind man, this is an amazing thing. The man told them, you don't know where he is from, and yet he opened my eyes. So, wala mo kabalo asa siya, but he opened my eyes. We know that God doesn't listen to sinners, but if anyone is God-fearing and does His will, He listens to him. Kaya mo ko sa akong statement kanina, like ang blind man na siya sa yung point sa yung life, intersection ba? Muna yung life, and si Jesus nag-meet kani ang intersection na mag-change sa yung life forever, diba? Muna ni nga time eh. So, na-amaze ka siya nga, this is an amazing thing. The man told them, diba? So, technically, ang nakahitabo sa verse 30 is the religious leaders are supposed to know God, but they don't recognize when God is doing something. So, one, they know the scriptures, but ignore what it says about the Messiah. Two, they see a miracle opening the eyes of someone born blind, but they deny Jesus. Three, they claim Jesus is a sinner, but the man proves he's from God. Now the blind man teaches the religious sinners. Kuha niyo? Upside down, di ba? Like, whoa. So, nagtudlo na siya sa mga religious leaders. It's like, it's amazing. Like, how can you not see what happens sila, di ba? Quite interesting, no? Like, and this happens after sa pag-transform niya, after pag-believe niya, transform niya life, and then dili na siya like 30 days after or 1 year after. It's like instant, di ba? So, gabi ka amazing. So, throughout the history, no one has ever heard of someone opening the eyes of a person born blind. If this man were not from God, he wouldn't be able to do anything. You were born entirely in sin, they replied. And are you trying to teach us? Then they threw him out. Like, I mean, Pag pabasa na ko na kanina, like, wow. Nahimo na siya, nahimo siya Pastor Peter dito ba? No? Like, tudlo na siya sa religious leaders. So, spiritual blindness. So, 35, Jesus heard that they had thrown the man out. Okay, so makadungog si Jesus, and when he found him, he asked niya ang blind man. So, si Jesus ang blind man, nakita na niya si blind man, si Jesus, nakita na niya ang blind man, storya na sila, di ba? So, asked si Jesus, do you believe in the Son of Man? So, ang blind man, wala kakita kan Jesus ani, di ba? Kaya naman mo, ang blind man niya to sa pool, na buta pa siya, di ba? Pag wash na niya, ay na nakakita. So that means, dako possibility mo siya kita kan Jesus, kabulo siya sa voice. Kaya niya? So, siya nga, do you believe the Son of Man? And then 36 yung question, who is he, sir? Kung possibility kabulo siya, diba? Confirm na niya, who is he, sir? That I may believe in him. He asked. Jesus answered, you have seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you. So double confirmation. First, kabalo siya si Jesus to nag-heal sa first niyang encounter after sa washing. Then, he's the one speaking with you, di ba? And you have seen him. Before, blind siya, but kadungog siya kan Jesus. Now, doon naka-senses, di ba? You have seen him, number one. And then second is, he is the one speaking with you. So before, yung mata, wala. Blind man siya. Hindi siya kita ka Jesus. At kadungog siya. This time is, kakita siya. At the same time, kadungog siya. It was like, amazing kayo ang yung transformation ba? No? I don't know. Like ako, na-amaze ko pagbasa kita. Okay, so 38. Or let's 37. So Jesus answered, you have seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you. 38. I believe, Lord, he said. And he worshiped him. Since na-confirm niya both is nakita niya si Jesus, at the same time, na-hear niya ang voice ni Jesus, then he believed, I believe, Lord, and he worshipped him. He believes sa first, mo na nga naayo siya, this time is solidify ang niyang belief. Kita niya? So there's nothing na may tabo saya na dili siya mo follow kan Jesus all throughout sa life. So muna ato transformation as a believer. Once you believe kan Jesus, all throughout the hardship, struggles atong life, tanan marriage, tanan ang imong attitude, ang imong struggles sa addiction and all throughout, there's nothing separates you from Jesus, diba? From the love of God. So 39, Jesus said, I came into this world for your judgment, in order that those who do not see will see, and those who do see will become blind. It's another 180, di ba? So, ang katong dili makakita, ang katong makakita na yung mag-blind. So, it's a matter sa heart, di ba? So, now, so may, i-try na itong sabot, unsay pasabot ni Jesus. Tanawon na to ang bigger picture, okay? So, sa Pharisees or religious leader, adulterous woman or blind man. So what they need, mabasa pa man, di ba? So what they need, forgiveness, grace without condemnation, ang light, di ba? Transformation that changes course. So sa adulterous woman, ano siya, neither do I condemn you. So ang grace, ang forgiveness is checked, di ba? Ang light sa adulterous woman, live your life of sin. So free and transformed. So ang light, ang gives you hope. So sa blind man, yun siya nga, ang forgiveness is neither did he sin. So wala siya nakasala actually, na blind na siya, diba? And then ang light is go wash And then after you wash, he believed and worshiped Jesus. So sight plus discipleship. So forgiveness plus light. The one thing or two things nga lacking ang Pharisees aning time is ang gi-reject nila si Jesus ang forgiveness, judge Jesus as a sinner, di ba? Ito previous verse. And then, ang light na supposedly kailangan nila, but di lang gi-claim na they can see. So, kung tanawan na to all throughout sa next verses, Jesus said, I came into this world for the judgment in order that those who do not see will see, and those who do see will become blind. Some of the Pharisees who were with him heard these things and said to him, and asked him, we aren't blind too, are we? If you were blind, Jesus told them, you wouldn't have sinned. But now that you say we see, your sin remains. So, sabi, you-reject nila si Jesus, di ba? Kita me. Study me sa word ni mo. But wala life of transformation. That means, and ang life spiritually blind plus darkness. So, nakita ninyo, ang the whole thing sa Bible is dili lang spiritual na aspect. At the same time, is na physical aspect, di ba? Also, emotional aspect sa adulterous woman, di ba? Emotional, more on emotion. Ang mental, ang healing ba? And then, kani is physical. All throughout physical ni siya mga interaction. At the same time, emotional and mental, di ba? Now, mo na ang the way si Jesus mag-transform sa tuwa is the whole thing transform. Dili lang ang isa. Mayo kayo sa verses, then wala transformation. Kundi, kung si Dennis before is sakuton, that means after pila ka years na follow ka Jesus, dili na gamay sa puton nila. So gamay lang, but at least na-transform. Yeah, so muna ang that means why we follow Jesus. We supposedly atong life mag-transform, di ba? So, yeah, two things lang reflection. Gonna try na kung another reflection after is, am I like the blind man who admits I need sight, or like the Pharisees who claim I already see? Or has Jesus grace in my life produced transformation or just comfort? Big two na question. So, na may anything realization, man akong pinaka-favorite part actually. Kung na may gusto i-share about sa tuwang chapter 9 na lesson, or kanang realization lang sa the whole thing.
Nalang ko
Sige
eh,
na.
na-remember nga ano. Ay, ikaw sa una ba?
Ikaw lang sa una, kay JM, kay Porizo ko.
Na ko na-remember sa Savior sa una ba nga. Kanang ang task is i-discuss about the Bible. So, nag-touch ko, yung gihatagan kong topic ato nga professor. I-turn out kato nga professor is ano day siya, kanang solid Catholic ba? Kaya I'm not judging Catholic ha. But kato lang siya nga ano ba? When I discuss that chapter, then ako siyang explain the CCF way. Gipahunong ko niya in between. As in gipahunong ko niya in between pa ko nahuman, then di daw ko magpataka kay kuan daw kanang di daw na siya mao ang ginakuan daw sa Bible based sa ilang ano ba. Nihunong ra po ko kaysa na mabagsak ko upahinungdan. So, nihunong ko, then natoy taga CCF day atong girl. Na pag after ato sa klase, gingan ko niya, sige lang kay masabtan na nila pohon. Ambot lang asa na ka tong profession. And I remember na ko tong si blind man ba nga, iyan anong gitudluan bitaw mga Pharisee, ano nun siya, reject na nun siya ba. Lagi no, inalagi day basta kung full of religion ka, then dili bitaw ka full of religion ka, but wala kay faith nga nag-transform sa imo, ma-full of pride pud ka ba. Nga di na bitaw ka mo dawat sa usagi truth ana.
Mhm. Yeah, Tinood na bro. Mo kalisod mo po lang actually downfall sa Bible study leader or sa kanang pastors bitaw or kanang part ka sa teaching team kumbaga ba. Kaya sometimes like naima na siya chore, di ba? Like trabaho na ba? And then wala na ang transformation kundi lang karong Sunday or karong Wednesday nga D group. So mo po na ang things. But again, unlike sa blind man or like same sa blind man day, same sa blind man, kita atong life it's the same eh. Once we receive Christ, we always transform because ang light, ang source ba, dili man ang ato ang kagalingon kundi kan Jesus. Wala ang difference niya. So, ang Pharisees is ang ilang eyes, wala nakakita kan Jesus, wala directly kan Jesus. Kita as a believer, ang ato ang eyes na kan Jesus. That's why the transformed all the time. Okay. Thanks bro. Thanks sa pag-share. I think yeah. Importante yun na siya thought process and then nakatungong experience. Nice to. So Orwell, naman kayo gusto i-share daw, di ba?
Then kuan ka nang sa usually sa kids ministry man good like sa mo ang kuan ba kay di na may gilaws din sa part nga kanang pagkaroon pa ko ka dumdum nga na din nga part sabi taong nag-share sa iyang testimony ang blind man kay sa kids ministry dito raman taman sa nakakita siya dito raman mitaman kay mura may nasa material then nice po siya nga kuan bitaw ka lang sharing testimony versus starting a ministry daghan magud pud kuan or gusay makalibog na siya sa whole community ba nga sa magyud mag ministry na bata or mag-share lang ko sa akong testimony kay na may uban nga kanang share sila sa ilang testimony na ay mang dawat dan or naputoy uban mo ingon nga ano dapat makabalo sa kag substantially inani ka nagahan para mag-start og ministry. I think kuan lang ang nakuha lang ako kay share lang yung ka sa imong testimony then nanay power bitaw dia. Like kana na nga I think lai sila nga thing kay dinhi na saturate na mo daw mind nga okay aya ra ka mag-ministry kung kabalo na nga ni so apil sa kagwan apil sa kani ani dagan kayo
So lesson 1, lesson 2
hantod kuan lesson 10 na ka magkuan na pero different things din sila may ako na kuan ani ba then isa to siya then ang sa isa dayon kay usahay sabi tong blindness kay katubi tayo yung ingon nga katong nahimo na ka-teacher then mahimo na siya og mahimo na siya nag-cause na siya blindness like pareha tong ingon ni Jesus nga before you take a speck from your neighbor's eye tanaw sa nimo ang beam ginakabaga kay kaaswat na may daan di nakuha na ko ba nga yan ay naapoy burden bitaw same pud sa ingon ni James nga mas may pa di ka mo teach kay kung ikaw mo teach ka kanang naagi ang judgment sa imo kay times 2 then mo make sense siya din ni ba nga kay usually ang dako pud nga tira ni Jesus sa didto sa religious leaders man pud kana bitaw ka teach sila pero walay transformation sa ilang life same pud sa I think same pud sa ato apod nga kuan ni try magugwana nga ni ask ko ba nga wala na transformation dapat makita sa kuan na then nag-cascade naman na sila lisod kayo lisod bitaw kayo I think lisod lang to in math so na nga okay nagka-skate ra ko. Muna yun ni Dennis. Pasa na rin ako. Murag ko ganang conduit lang ba ana. Pero murag I think na kailangan bitaw burden of kanang effect ba siya sa imong life than kuan. So di lang siya like parehong katong i-share nila chikoy ganina to ivermectin then kung wala yun na experience mura kung kung di po na gamiton kung napo ko sakit then i-share na ako ni Kuya JM makuan siya pero ako murag unsaon po niya pag kanang tuo nga nagi effect na ako naingon sa iya kung di po siya wala po na ako siya gi-apply. For example na ako sakit. Kana lang.
So, yeah, salamat sa pag-share. Wow. Yeah, dako to siya nga points. Ako lang gisulat before mawala sa content na always na to remember na our life is a journey, di ba? So this one is a relationship. So in our relationship con Jesus, na a factor na ni family, wife, children, etc. Diba? Ang kaning relationship is kani ang pinaka-importante ng Jesus ug ikaw ang relationship. So extend ko gamay. So ang blind man is nakailan niya si Jesus from his point of view of sayang hearing, di ba? So kabalo siya nga si Jesus siya ang Messiah, di ba? So manan believe siya. So it's the same thing sa to is ang ato ang life is supposed to be ang relationship na to kan Jesus. And ang imong life, ang transformation, ang relationship na. And then that affects our family, wife and children, diba? So if ikaw go change, ang imong family mo change. At the same time, ang ministry is mo change. Or kung magalid ka ministry, the change ang ministry if imong life mo change, diba? So pasabot doesn't mean nga kailangan ka mahimo o pastor para mag-start ka ministry. It's a journey. So whole thing is a journey. So let's just say prioritize nato ni siya tanan na naka-priority na let's say na. But ang pinaka-priority sa tanan is ikaw o si Jesus. The rest is ang imong fruit, kumbaga. Kung sa tree ka, muna yung fruit. And then si Orville nag-change. Ang ministry na yun, ang overflow, diba? Ang imong wife first, ang overflow. Pwede na ito niya i-change into ano, gano'n. Overflow rin sa ikaw. And ikaw is ang overflow sa imong love kang Jesus. Diba? Young light is ang overflow. And then, change ang imong world within you. So, in short, dili necessary mahimo ka og pastor, dili necessary memorize mo tanan memory verse, but necessary ang imong relationship kang Jesus. Ayos. Okay, anything per request so far? Extend to gamay. Sensya na.